Hey, y'all. Let's see. Am live. Okay. All right. I'm trying to get to the chat if you're watching this later. Let's see. Ooh, I got a crazy eyebrow. Let me fix that. When you over pluck in the 90s, you got to make sure that it's right. You got to check it. Ashley, are you making my tea? Yeah, so I figured. Bear with me. I'm trying to get to my chat. Let's see. All right. See, I already got 2 in. I can't see you yet, though. Come on. I have a huge like computer monitor, and I'm sitting there like with it on like split screens. Let's see. There we go. Hey, Lindsay. Hey, Joanna. What's up, guys? How are y'all doing tonight? Let's see. I'm about to send Meditation Man a link. Invite him in. I always do that wrong. Oh, I did it again. Let's see what we got here. That's the right way. Hey, Wake Up News, what is up? Hey, QP, I still can't see you, but hello. There we go. I am streaming. I'm just warning you, in case you didn't want to be on camera. That's my sweet giggly little daughters in the background. A little wild curl right there. My hair is like super curly. Love you. Let's see. Oh, hey, Meditation Man. I just emailed you a link to get into the Hangout. So whenever you're ready. So what did y'all think of Svetlana last night? That was pretty intense. Maybe, I mean, like just interacting with her just made me like, I don't know, on fire. It was pretty awesome. I mean, I was so enraptured with what she was saying. Like, I couldn't even pay attention to the chat. I was just like, gobsmacked, just like flabbergasted, like this little weird thing right here. It's bothering me. Okay, there we go. You thought it was interesting? Hey, Meditation Man. What you doing?
Hey, what's going on, Martha?
Nothing. How you doing today?
It's going pretty good.
Going pretty good.
Talk to you.
Do you want me to? Oh, so you don't have a picture up? Do you not want to show your face? You don't have to.
I don't have a picture up. Is there a video on her?
No, I mean, you can turn it on. Oh, let me see. I can make you big. Look, it's just a light. He's a light being.
Can you hear me okay?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Oh, perfect.
I just made myself big.
Right. That was cool. Laz was on over at Cowboy. That was really cool, that show.
Yeah, that was thank you for sending me the link to that. That was very interesting. I liked it.
No trouble. No trouble. I was just missing you. I guess you jumped on and I'd gotten off there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, what can we do?
Right. You
Let's
all in on the chat tonight?
see. Everybody's like, hey. Oh, I was asking people like what they thought of Svetlana last night.
Right. Yeah.
That stuff was, man, I don't know.
Oh man, she's great for sure.
I know. I mean, see, I kept seeing her in different chats. I would see her in like Dark Wolf's Den, and she would make these comments and she would say stuff, and I'd be like, yeah, and people were just ignoring what she was saying. And I was just like, why isn't anybody asking this girl anything?
Right.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know, but everything she would say would resonate. And I kept asking her, hey, do you want a live chat? Hey, do you want a live chat? And she would just ignore me.
That's
It's so,
crazy.
it's
I
so
wonder
fun.
if it's like vibrations, you know?
I don't know.
If it's something as subtle as just a vibration.
Yeah. I don't know. There was something about her though. I mean, I was just drawn to her immediately. And then once I saw her, I recognized her immediately. I've seen her before. I don't know where, but no.
No, she's real cool.
Yeah, I liked her for sure. Let's see. Wake Up News says she said a lot that I resonated with. And then Lynn's is saying, I liked hearing her perspective. It reminded me a lot of the info that is in Spirit Science Channel. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just like to hear what people have to say.
Heck,
None of us know the whole truth. I mean, she might know the truth. I don't know though. I mean, I've never I've never personally seen The Matrix. I don't know what it is. I'm like, like Neo before he woke up.
it's a feeling, I think. Like you can get it from people, and it's like you just feel it. You know that they're telling the truth.
Oh yeah, like she had my chest vibrating. My chest was just like, I mean, my teeth were kind of chattering. I was so just, I don't know.
And it may be something you're not ready to hear, or
Maybe.
you don't agree with it, but it's true. It's like, wow, that's probably pretty true.
No, I mean, I agreed with almost everything she said. And usually I'll get that vibration. Like if somebody's telling me like a horribly tragic story, like their truth, that's usually when that happens. Or if somebody's like extremely emotional, or they're pulling on my energy too much, that's usually when I feel that. I'm just like, but it kind of freaked me out. But it was nice. I don't know. I didn't feel like she was taking. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. I'm glad you had me on and stuff, and I'd say some other nights I'd be talking your ear off with all types of cool things and stuff, but I'm kind of just chill right now.
Are you tired?
A little tired, but still doing good,
Yeah.
Still doing good.
How was your day today?
It was pretty uneventful. I talked to Laz earlier on the phone. That was pretty, mind blowing.
Who is that?
Transmissions Forever.
Okay. I didn't know his actual name.
Yeah, it's Lazaro. He's really, really straight dude.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he leaves a lot of comments like on my community page, and he's always like really, really nice and everything. So Patrick says she looked very familiar to him too, and Scott Baylor said the same thing. So
Right.
maybe she'll come live on the Maybe she'll come live on the compound.
She's in the United States now, or?
Yeah, she's in California.
Oh wow, that's so cool.
Let's see. So,
What
do you do for a living?
I'm semi-retired.
Are you really?
Yeah, I did. Not to go deep into it, like usurping their authority and whatever, but I did 20 years as a police officer in Florida. So.
As a what?
A cop in Florida.
Oh, a police officer. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. My father-in-law is a retired New Orleans police sergeant, so I
Oh
understand.
wow.
I understand what you
Yeah.
did, what you went through.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's like I don't even seem to fit that like template anymore.
Yeah,
Like that whole reality. Like it's like thinking back like when I was a schoolboy, and then you gotta you go from the reality of being a kid at home to playing school kid at a Catholic school and going to
yeah,
public school, and then and then getting your first so it's like you're so many times removed from actually who you really are, kind of. And I think
yeah,
this is kind of like back to where we're more like at our true essence for sure.
man. You see, Joe's dad, he practiced Shotokan. It's like a form of martial art. And
Mm-hmm.
my husband's like an upper level black belt in it. He used to compete and stuff. So he was a police officer. He saw a lot of horrible things, especially in the city of New Orleans. But
Yeah, for sure.
he used that balance. Like he always, found his center. He had a dojo in his house and all that stuff. So
Yeah, yeah, right. That's where my mother's side of the family's from New Orleans.
are they really?
Mm-hmm.
What area did they live in? Do you know?
And no, not particularly. No.
I'm from uptown, and my husband is from New Orleans East. If you know
Oh
where those
wow.
areas. New Orleans East is kind of.
No, I'm not too familiar.
Have you ever been
But I
there?
know Uptown's probably pretty nice though, right? Or
Well, if you've ever been there, the way New Orleans is set up is everybody like lives in a pile together.
mm-hmm.
Like in most cities, they have like here where I live, I mean, I'm surrounded by like these $1 million homes, but I live in like a small starter house community. Like I live in a little tiny home.
Mm.
And if you go across the reservoir, like then it's kind of like a middle class area, and then there's the city of Jackson. So I live in a suburb of Jackson, Mississippi right now, and it's like I mean, there's just like blighted housing and just all that kind of
Right.
stuff. But in New Orleans, like where we lived, like there would be like a mansion next to a duplex, and behind you is a middle class house, and then a crack house. And I mean, so everybody's
Oh,
like mixed in together. So, but I don't know.
yeah. So how was your day?
It was pretty good. I don't know. My boss was on vacation and he came back, so that wasn't so awesome, but whatever.
Mm,
Ugh, he's such an asshole.
right. I want to go get some Coca-Cola here.
Coca Cola, that's
So
my favorite.
it's pretty nice up here right now.
What area of California do you
What was
live in?
that?
What area of California do you live in?
Oh no, I don't live in California. I'm from Florida, but
Florida. Okay, so you're not that far away.
yeah. Mm-mm. No, I'm up visiting now, like New England. Like I've been up here since before the winter time,
Hmm.
and got to experience all the snow, everything. And I'm probably gonna be going back here in about like 2 months, back to Florida.
That's cool. What area of Florida?
Um, Central Florida, by where they launched the rockets, the Cape.
Oh, okay. I've never been to that particular area, but
Right.
that sounds pretty
It's
cool.
pretty sweet there.
Wake Up News says, I have a unique story to share, but will soon with Martha. Ooh, Wake Up News. I want to know.
Yeah.
I want to know what it is. Wake Up News also says, are the continents moving together like reverse of time? I don't know. They all seem like they're getting closer together to me.
Mm.
So what do you think? Okay, what's your take on reality? What do you think the nature of reality is?
Um, I can't really say for sure. Trying to at this point, I'm not saying it to be like, who knows though at this point. Do you ever feel that way?
Not anymore.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, like, okay, I guess the reason I'm asking is, there's a group of people who think, who have a belief that it's, that, we were like there are like separate like worlds.
Hmm.
And, we were pulled from one world and we moved to a totally different, like, we were living on one earth and then we
Hmm.
moved to a different earth. And then there are people who think, it's all one reality. There's just levels to it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Hmm.
See,
Yeah.
somebody like Dark Wolf thinks it could be either. He doesn't know. So,
Yeah, I'm gonna
okay.
go with that right there. Yeah, for sure. At this point, I really don't know. It's like I kind of feel like take me back to the '90s and just leave me there sometimes, but it's all good.
Yeah, the 90s were pretty good.
Yeah,
I'll
for
have to
sure.
say. How old are you?
I think I'm like 42 or 43. I was born in
Okay, so
March 1977.
19 what?
77.
Okay, so you're my husband's age.
So like,
Hmm.
right?
I was born in 1975.
Oh, cool. That's cool.
So I'm a baby bit older.
Hmm.
You're stuck in an era when you still listen to the music.
I believe that.
I don't
I
know.
got a friend who was born in 1925, and it's so weird. He's in real good health and does his own thing and everything, and makes out real good. And what's so peculiar is like you always see where he's listening to like new music,
Hmm.
and I always figured that was kind of out of place. But he even said that like there's so many different memories. Like that song reminds me of shipping out to to Korea,
Really?
and it like keeps him trapped. Like he remembers a lot like vastly.
So he must be like an auditory learner.
Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, no, just like kind of thinking like like you say, it brings you to an era. You know,
Yeah.
I guess there might be bad. Who knows like what a song, the emotions a song can bring.
Do you think that music and language is like a form of spell casting?
Pretty much, yeah, for sure.
I can't even listen to music anymore hardly.
Yeah, I like it. Every now and then, for sure, I do.
So do you like what is your take on like creation? Like do you think that there's, a traditional God? Do you think that, that we're our own gods, or what are your thoughts on religion? Not really religion, but like spirituality and things like that.
I believe there's a creator being, and then I believe that we are creators ourselves too. Kind of feel that pretty strongly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I feel, I really do feel we're creating a lot of stuff around us for sure.
Okay, I'm
A
looking at
lot
the
of,
wait, I'm
yeah,
looking at the chat and Awakened Glenn Mink is like, says, "Oh mama, I'm in fear for my life from the long arm of the law. The hangman is coming down from the gallows and I don't have very long." What the
Yeah.
fuck does that mean?
What's up, Glenn?
What does that mean? I don't know.
Who knows?
Glenn, is that song lyrics? Is it poetry, or are the cops? Is the popo coming for you? Oh, okay. Never mind. He's kidding. It's from a song.
Yeah, I
I was
gotta
like,
get
oh
Glenn's
shit.
Gmail too. Like I left him a comment the other night, just to see if he got back safe from the forest,
I know.
but he didn't write back.
Good Lord. I don't know. So anyway, you were saying about creation. I mean, so do you believe in so you just believe in a creator being? Like, do you believe like in like fallen angels and things like that?
Yeah, I believe that's possible for sure. I do.
So you just don't rule anything out?
I, I really, not to. That's my whole thing. Like, and what's so weird is I feel bad because like tonight I'm not like out of it. I am a little tired, but that's not my excuse really. It's like I'm
Yeah.
I'm kind of chilling, And some nights I get really like, don't do you ever feel like you change from day to day to day,
Oh yeah.
like on your viewpoints and stuff? Sometimes.
Well, like sometimes I feel, I feel real passionate about things. Some days I'm just drained.
It's not
I
like
don't know.
faith, shakable faith or whatever, unshakable.
But you don't have unshakable faith.
Yeah, no, it's not so much like that. It's kind of like I would call it like closely to a vibration where certain things seem to resonate with me for a few days. Like I'll get into this mode where I'm feeling incredibly like out of it, like depressed,
Yeah.
or really overjoyed, really philosophical, really just going with the flow. And I think it's just a culmination that comes together that leads to, I mean, that's just my reality. It's like a lot of times I'll see people arguing and stuff like sometimes and on YouTube in the chats and whatnot. And
Yeah.
I'll be like, yeah, and my response, and it's like that's one thing where I don't seem to, it doesn't seem to waver, is that it's like there are, God bless you, there's so many different realities. There really are, literally, so many truths.
So do you think
I'm
people are
just,
like creating their own realities, or?
yeah, I'm kind of like more like looking like there has to be a person to observe something, and there has to be something to be observed.
Do you think
Kind of.
we do you think we exist because our creator is observing us?
That's real. That's a possibility for
That's
sure.
that's what I think.
But I don't know if that's the reason we would exist though. I know like I've been looking into like different theories of, one that really seems to stick out for me is like choice is Christ and
Yes.
determinism is satanic. So those two different sides of the, I guess you could call it polarity. Choice being Christ and determinism being, darker, where, you go into a situation, you're like, it's this way, when really there's so many options. And to pick like the highest thought, the best option,
Yeah.
the why not, it's what there seems to be, is that there seems to be some pretty good choices now.
I don't know. I don't know. I guess
That's
I
what I'm
have.
saying.
Well, I mean, my thing is, I feel like for me, I have so much contact with the Holy Spirit that just for me, it's just so real. My everyday life. It was not always that way, of course. It's
Yeah.
a long, slow romance, you know, and you really have to, like for me, I really had to, I mean, it took me, you know, spending 2.5 years in prison to
Right.
get there,
Right.
you know, which was a long time ago, but
Mhm.
still, I mean, I never lost it. I never lost my
No,
jailhouse
I hear
religion.
what, like Laz was saying and stuff too. I think, or Cowboy, like you're praying for a car and you don't get a car, your car is broken down. Well, what's the reason you find yourself on a bicycle?
Right.
And kind of like, all right, it's like there's so it's pretty complex deal. The one thing I can think back to that, not to get down or make anybody down, but you see like people are, maybe going through certain things and stuff, and truly the one supernatural thing that I ended up seeing, like over, I guess, since like 2012, since whenever, because I started seeing like, like number 11 and stuff, July 13th of 2013 is when I started with that. And the
Okay.
one supernatural thing is that I see or saw, not so much right now. And I'm, kind of coming into firm belief there is no past, it's just a ghost, right? The future is a concept. There's only now, like literally.
Correct. Yes.
So, but thinking back, it's like the one supernatural thing was the nicer you were to people, the more you got screwed over for sure.
Really?
Like I've been all over the state of Florida and a lot of the places where I was at for a while. If I was a drinker or whatever, I couldn't buy a drink like they always said. Thank God you were there that night. So I did good. Like I got that a lot, but
Yeah.
sometimes those organizations and stuff like military, different things are magnets for like a certain type of personality that didn't quite really match mine.
Right.
But I'm not gonna, you know, there's some stories behind it, everything. But yeah, that's one of the things, and even you can equate that to the Bible where Jesus said that imitate me and the world will hate you.
That's true. But like,
And
you know, when things for me, after a certain point, whenever things start to go wrong, I get excited. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm doing something right. And it
yeah,
for me,
that seems to be my perspective for tonight now, or
it
the past
pisses
few
off the
nights. It's
entities too.
just weird because, like I say, for me, I keep seeing it where. Could you say again?
Oh no, I was just saying, you know, for me, I'm just like, yay, I'm doing something good. I mean, something shitty just happened to me, and
Right.
it pisses off the entities.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I know, like like I can say, just speaking for myself, how easy not easy, but how I can definitely appreciate that. But then it's like when it for me anyway, and I'm trying to get out of that, and I'd love to stay in it too for sure. But it's like you're actually like, whoa, how'd this happen? What's the reason for this? Why? Like why? It's crazy.
Well, and a lot of times you don't see the why till a long time later. That's the problem.
Yeah, and there again though, that's like looking into the past, What do we got? We got right now.
Yeah.
So I mean, for right now, living in this moment, just to put it out there. But there again, I think that's like you do see it's like a vibration or something, or a ripple effect or whatever. Not that it's gonna come back for me or whatever, but it's like there's only like right now, like smoking and chilling out here. you know, I
Yeah,
don't
I mean,
know.
'cause, I mean, the world only exists in your
Nice
mind.
work if you can. What's that, Martha?
I was just saying, you know, the world only exists in your mind anyway. So,
Yeah, And it's something to really figure that out and come to believe it all within like 7 or 8 months. So pretty cool.
So you call yourself meditation man. I mean, do you have like a certain meditation routine that you follow?
I'm not real good with computers, and my friend, my Google or whatever, when he set it up, he kind of just is like, "You want to be called?" Because I got this book that's real helpful, an autobiography of a yogi. It's really a cool book, and I used to carry it around a lot. So
Have you ever practiced the technique of like living in the now, like trying to like turn your thoughts off?
oh God, yeah, for sure, for sure. They're half turned off right now.
It's nice, like once you learn to do it, it's nice. I mean, I can do it at any time. Like, have you ever been in a doctor's office and everybody's like waiting or whatever, and people are just like so desperate to like fill their mind with something. They're looking at their phone, they're trying to like
Mhm.
interact with you. I can just sit there and stare at the wall and just be pretty happy. I'm just like, well, I don't know. And just not think about anything.
Mm-hmm. That's good for sure. It's handy.
It is handy.
Definitely handy.
Like I had to go to the DMV with my daughter the other day so she could get she's 17. So she had to get her permanent license. They make them have like a temporary, like, or an intermediate license or whatever. So we went to go get her permanent license. And I mean, we were just kind of sitting there. We were talking a little bit, but we're both just kind of sitting there. And I mean, everybody else is on their phones, of course, because it's, the zombie apocalypse. And
Right.
and she was like, man, she's like, we've been here for an hour. I mean, it didn't feel that way to me.
Mm.
I just, was sitting
Time's a
there
real
just,
funny thing.
it
It
really
really is
is.
for sure.
Wake Up News says, go into your own dream world. Yeah, I mean, pretty much.
Hello?
See. Oh, Corey Jade says, tell Walter I said, hey.
Hey, Corey.
Oh, he said, hey, Corey Jade. She's so beautiful. Oh, Transmissions Forever says, blessings, Walter. Can you see the chat?
Y'all are great for sure.
Are you able to see the chat?
God's honest truth. Oh, it's a little intermittent here.
Is it? Okay.
No, I'm just on the Hangout.
There's a way to pull the chat in through the Hangout. I'm not 100% sure.
I don't see it. Yeah, I just got the Hangout up.
Do you?
I see you though.
Oh, no, I don't know. I was saying, oh, yeah, you just have the hang up out on.
Hello?
Sorry, I'm from New Orleans, so I have a terrible accent. Can you hear me?
Yeah. It's all good. Huh?
Are you having a hard time hearing me? Is it cutting in and out for
Hello?
you?
I'm not like speaking or anything, but sometimes there's like interference with it. It seems good now though, right?
It does? Yeah, I mean, it sounded good to me the whole time. I didn't know. Oh, Lord, I told Corey Jade that she was beautiful, and And Glenn was like, I'm beautiful too. What about me?
Hello.
So Corey Jade said, you sexy bitch. So funny. My God. Corey J says, Martha, you always look flirty. Oh, Lord. I am in sales, Corey Jade. I have to be that way. It's molded into my personality. You can't sell jewelry if you're not like all excited and, you know, giving people bedroom eyes basically all the time. So I've just learned to be that way. I gotta sell those. Like today I sold the like what was it? This ring, it was 18.5. Ooh, baby, I was so excited.
Yeah, for sure. That I heard.
Oh yeah. 5% commission. Mm-hmm. I'm excited.
Yeah,
that's more money I can
real
put.
Funny thing for sure.
Time is funny. It's really odd, you know. For me, it speeds up, it goes slow. I feel like I'm shifting several times a day. People are like, oh, we just shifted. And I'm thinking, you know, I feel like I'm doing that constantly.
Oh,
just
cool.
constantly. Oh my goodness. What are you guys saying? Corey's like, Martha, you always look flirty. Then she's calling me a tease. And Wake Up News is like, yes, with that smile. Oh, Lord. Y'all need to come to the jewelry store. Buy some earrings. Oh, my goodness. These people. So what branch of law enforcement were you in? Were you like a sheriff or
Can you hear me okay? Or?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? I don't know. There might be like a lag.
Yeah. Hey, I don't know if you can hear me, but it's breaking up pretty bad.
Is it breaking up?
I'm gonna just probably jump into the chat room for a little bit.
Corey J says that you sound distorted. I think it might have kicked him out. I don't know. Patrick Roberts, what are you getting sleepy? And Corey J's like, stop it, Martha. Oh, Lord. Corey J, do you want some earrings? I'll mail you some. But you have to wear them on air. I'll buy you some earrings, you beautiful girl. Oh, Wake Up News says, I bet Martha could sell sand to the Arabs. I could. I had a guy, when I first started at the job I'm at, I had this guy come in and try to buy me earrings. And I was just like, I don't think my husband would like that if I came home with $5,000 earrings. That would not be good. He'd be pissed off. He got so upset that he bought me. He went up there and bought me something. Did it kick you out, Meditation Man? It looks like you're still here, but I don't know. Let's see. Doo-doo-doo. Looks like you're still here. Got ejected. Meditation Man says that that it was that it was acting up. Ooh, you feel so spoiled. What's your favorite gemstone, Corey Jade? What you want, little girl? Glenn, you don't need no darn earrings. You're a boy. We just got my boss went to Vegas to a jewelry show and he just came back with a lot of good stuff. I was pricing stuff most of the day. It was exciting. I was looking at all the shit I'm gonna buy, which I shouldn't do. It's bad. It's materialistic, but you know. You like black ones? Like what? Like black diamonds? Onyx? Oh, purple. Do you like amethyst? There's some really pretty amethyst earrings. Oh, I don't mean it bad like that. That's like a New Orleans like slang thing. Like another thing we will say is like when customers come in, I'll just say, I'll be like, "Hey, how you feeling today?" And I don't mean like you look sick, but it's just something people say. Like I don't know. New amethyst. Okay, I'll send you some. Email me your address. Glenn Mink says, "In a past life, I was Joan of Arc." Oh, good gravy. No, I didn't mean it like you're a baby or you're like inferior. Okay. All right. Just as long as you're not offended. I wasn't trying to do that. You know, amethyst used to be it used to be as rare as sapphires, like in the 1800s. That's why you see it in jewelry. It was like extremely valuable, but now they have amethyst mines all over the place. Like I said, yeah, email me your address. I'll send you a gift. It's fun. I got the cutest little I ordered them a while back and they came from Israel. It took a while for them to come in, but I ordered the cutest little crosses. They're like on they're all these they're different like gemstone crosses, and they came on like these little leather like adjustable like ropes. I ordered them for MA's daughters. I'm excited. I hope I see him wearing them on one of the live streams. That'll be fun. I'll send them little gifts because they're so cute, especially that little one, that youngest one. Oh, I just want to take her and squeeze her. She's so adorable with her little laugh. Oh, she's just a little angel, an angel baby. I don't know. She's so cute to me. So I can order body jewelry. Why? Do you have like a belly button ring? Corey Jade's like a belly dancer. Got a little belly button ring. Or do you mean like that body jewelry like you wear around your waist and stuff? Or like the Victoria's Secret stuff where it's like sits in between your breasts and oh, like piercing stuff? I mean, I can get it. I can get whatever you want, really. She's like, I have a really good friend that's a piercer for a living too. So I can get all that stuff at cost. You can get it all, baby. I have to look for your little purple belly button ring. You want to know what Victoria's Secret is, Glenn? My daughter, I just ordered her like a couple that they have like their big like bra event going on right now, and I just ordered her two brassieres that are too sexy for a 17-year-old, but whatever. She wanted them. She's all excited. I also ordered her graduation dress. I bought her one like for her to graduate in. It's like cream and it's like beaded. It's really pretty. And I told her, I was like, you're going to wear like either white or off white and some pearls. So She's going to look pretty. They're doing senior portraits on the 19th. Oh, but you're going to get like don't pierce through the clitoris. You're going to get it like your hood pierced. Or are you going to get your lips pierced down there? Is it the hood, the lips? Don't pierce through the clitoris. You might lose your feeling. That'll hurt. Ouch. Glenn, make what's a brassiere? Like, a brassiere, like. So, ooh, that was a Freudian slip. She said, no, just kissing, LOL. I think you meant kidding, but just my belly button. Yeah, I would never get it done. Yuck. I don't know. Nobody's going to be doing that. Yeah, I heard it hurts. I mean, I used to be part of this group called the Pain Tribe, and we would hang from hooks and things like that so you could get an adrenaline rush. But here's some of a JJ. No, thank you. Not this girl. Mm-mm. It's not going to work. Did you already? Wait. Okay, now I'm definitely lost. What's a clitoris? Clitoris, whatever. Potato. I don't know how to say things. I know Corey always turns it into like something that's not nice. Yeah, back then when I was doing all that stuff, I just was very angry and not in a good place. Glenn, you're going to have problems with the ladies if you don't know what, you don't know what that is. It's important to know. Run for the hills, ladies. Glenn doesn't know what a clitoris is. He said, I'm going back to talking about bicep size. What's up? Got a lurker in the background. A real alive one. Mm-hmm. Meditation Man, would you have me back on the show? What about y'all? Was that interesting? Yeah, I mean, that's my thing. Everybody's point of view is interesting to me. Like, I don't know. I just like to hear people's stories. Like, where are you from? Like, how did you grow up? Like, if people are willing to say it, like, what do you think? Like, what do you believe? I only have 7 viewers right now. Oh, Lord. And of course, my mouse is not working as usual. Unplug it. Wake Up News says, I'm sure you will find it, Glenn. Some men, from what I understand, can't. Feel sorry for those ladies. Oh, Patrick, I saw in a chat the other day, like Alone One was all like, you were in the dark asking people their bra sizes. What was up with that? Patrick. Awaken Glenn Mink says, oh my God, do I have one? I don't know. Do you have a mangina? See, Corey J says, send them my way. She knows what to do. She knows what to do about it. She's a modern girl. I don't think MA's studying it that hard. That's just my take on it. I don't think he's studying it. He's got a lot going on, I'm sure. And I've noticed like with him, like I'll watch him from time to time. And he seems happier. I'm glad that his wife is, kind of participating, and I think that was really important to him, and I'm glad to see that. She seems like a really sweet, she's a real pretty lady, you know. I don't know. I think they find it interesting, I mean, because he does have a lot of subscribers. I'm sure they're like, what are all these people like, what's the deal with all this? A live lurker, yeah. Wonder how far back my chat is. Well, see, like when I remember like MA's channel a long time ago, like his dad was on there a lot. But that's from but a lot of his videos for me are gone. Like, I mean, my husband and he was like one of the people that we watched, like, when people started to really understand what was happening, that there were real changes going on. We used to watch, like, back when like Moneybags was first putting out stuff and all that. He was putting out things. And like if I go back through his videos, those videos are gone. Like, and most of the stuff, like when I watch his old stuff, like I don't even remember any of that. But that happens to me a lot. Like little stupid things, like if I watch like my husband and I used to be big like Gordon Ramsay fans. We loved watching like Hotel Hell and you know, uh the ones where he goes and changes the restaurant and stuff. We would stream that stuff and watch it. And we've watched all those episodes. And now, like every once in a while, it'll come up in our suggested feed and we'll look at like clips and I'm like, what show was that? And we'll look it up and we're like, 2012, I never saw that show. So then we'll find it online and stream it. And I mean, I just never even seen that before. So that's another reason, like I just can't watch a lot of television programming because it's just all different, you know? That was so stupid. I hate all that. It makes me mad that it changed. Wake Up News says changes don't bother me. I'm a bit more interested why. Yeah, but it's just like, I mean, it's still like some of it still kind of bothers me a bit. I'm not sitting there actively looking for changes and reporting changes. I mean, I appreciate people that do that. That's the way they deal with this, but it's just like when you see something, you're like, that episode never existed. It's still kind of, I don't know. It's bothersome. It's just a little bit. I was doing a fake radio show and one got offended. Huh. Hey, 007, what are you doing? I love your music, by the way. I've been listening to it a lot. Like, I've been kind of like binging on your channel. You got some good stuff. I mean, it always, like, your music just makes me feel, I don't know, it just makes my soul like on fire. It's just like really good. I like to listen to it like in the background when I'm doing stuff. I don't know. But you're really talented. I really like your stuff a lot. What's up, y'all? Ashley. I don't know, make me something. Maybe some Zen tea. I love you. Sorry, I'm getting my kids to do things for me. Oh yeah. Yeah, I do know that, but I really enjoy like your music and stuff like that. Oh, that's interesting, Glenn. I didn't know you were trying to alter time with electromagnetic frequencies. Uh-oh, Corey Jade, what's your huge surprise for us? Did you find something good? What? What is it? Are you going to come into my chat? 007 says, "Ooh, I like surprises. My freaking mouse to work. Okay. I'll have to keep an eyeball on your channel then. See what happens. Wake Up News says, I noticed how certain channels get a lot of ME watchers compared to others, which I find odd. Yeah. Oh, come on, Corey. Why you gotta do that? That's such a you're such a tease. Fist bump, Meditation Man. Meditation Man was on earlier, but his hangout was acting up.
Really?
Hmm?
Really? You want to go back to the house? Try to give you some time out.
Damn, I cannot get my mouse to work. I will never guess. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, give me a hint. I'm waiting. What is the hint, Corey Jade? Damn. Okay, it'll work. Oh, 007. I never hear Pretend to Pray, by the way. I can if I focus on it, but if I'm naturally listening to it, I always hear Began to Pray. Me and my husband argue about it. Twinning, love. That's all I'm saying. It's in the lyrics now, but like when I listen to it, that's not what I hear. I don't know. But we all know that, that it works like that sometimes. There it goes. Let's see. Glenn Mink says, I found out today I have to start using airflow device to improve my lung capacity. If I look closely. I don't know. Your name looks normal. Oh my God. Stop. There it goes. Well, good Lord, 007, you need to get some sleep, poor thing. see if I can do this. Control. Sorry, I'm like affecting my electronics right now. Doo-doo. I can't get this stuff to copy and paste. I'm trying to copy and paste my where I am right now, but I can't for some reason. Ashley, come here. Mm-mm. How can I can't get this to copy and paste over here.
What do you mean?
Like, what is the end of this? There's more to it in there.
Okay, if you're not sure if it's highlighting the whole thing. Why is your mouse not letting you?
I don't know. This thing is messed up. Let's see. There it goes.
Okay. If you're not sure if it's selecting the whole thing, you just, yeah, that should be, so that the whole thing's selected.
It like won't paste it over here.
It did.
No, I typed that.
Oh. Oh, well then no, just fucking paste it. Look, okay. Double click on what you already have typed.
Damn, I can't. There we go. Well, it's like this thing is messing up. It was working a second ago. Do you ever have issues with this thing?
Yeah, and I usually unplug it to one and go to the next one, but you have the camera plugged into that one.
It won't do it. Try it again, whatever you just did. Do you like unplug it a bit? There it goes.
Where the fuck did it go?
It's right there. It got stuck.
Oh my god. Bruh.
Sometimes I'll like hold on to it. You know, like, let me try it.
Did you turn the mouse off?
No, I didn't. Okay. I know. Okay, now what do I do?
Just double click the link you have. Like till it totally highlights. Or yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Okay, now the whole link should be pasted in there.
You sure?
It should be.
Okay. I'll try it.
I don't know what's happening.
I don't know. It just won't.
I'm about to pull out the fucking plug mouse with this. Okay. Good.
Look, it's like double doing it.
Okay, double click it. Or we'll click it to where the whole thing's highlighted. Okay.
Okay.
There's backspace key. Okay. Why is it not pasting it now? It's so stupid. Hold on.
I don't know why it won't. You think it's because it's two different windows?
That
That shouldn't
have nothing
matter.
to do with it.
It just won't do it.
Okay, let's try.
Meditation Man says my dogs look kind of smallish.
They are 100. Like one of them's over 100 pounds and is very quick to knock you over.
Yeah.
It's not going to change the link. It's just, I'm doing that so I can copy the link from here. See if that says something to do with it. What the fuck? This is so stupid.
I know.
How did you even get it there before? You said you typed it the first time?
Yeah. But see, I can't see the end of it because I can see there's another letter to it. You see what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that should have, it pasted it here. It pasted the whole link, the link here. So I guess if you really wanted to be,
Extra.
yeah, and do the whole.
Meditation Man like a Boston Terrier. Okay, let me show you the dogs then.
No, they're big dogs.
No, they're not Boston Terriers.
They're American Bulldogs.
No. Abby. Look at you. What'd she say, girl? She chewing your bone? Or she knocked the vacuum over? What'd you say? Come say. What you got? Keep that bone. Keep that bone.
You don't know what to do.
Keep that. That's my bone. That's my bone.
Yeah, but when they like stand on the hind legs, they
Come
get
say.
about like
Come here.
4 or 10.
Look, what do I have? Cookie? She thinks I have a cookie. There's a good girl. Yeah, they're big. My older one weighs about 90 something. And then Abby weighs about 110. The black and white one, she weighs 110. So they're big. They're big ass dogs. Yeah, they're bred to keep wild pigs off of farmers' land. I guess I just have to close it. I don't know.
Well, I pasted the whole link into there, so if you really wanted to type it out, it's not copying and pasting from there. Can you refresh that page or no?
Which one? This one?
No, the one with the.
I mean, it'll mess things up if I do that. I don't know. I don't know. Well, no, the black and white one's young. The my fawn and white colored one, she's really old. She's about 9 years old. She's an old lady. But Abby's the young one, and she was first out. We paid a lot for her. So Glenn Mink says, I need to go, guys. I'm currently 17th in a golf tournament. Started today. I need to play around tomorrow to make a cut. Okay. Have a good day playing golf. Sounds boring, but whatever. Love you. I'm glad you're out walking around. I don't know. Yeah, she's a big old girl. And she'll get you too.
She's not
Huh?
fun to play with. with.
No, she's not fun to play with. And it's funny because like they'll attack my husband if I tell them to. I'll be like, "What's he doing? He's a bad daddy," and they'll run and jump on him and try to get him. Yeah, those Great Danes are big, but they're sweet. Like these dogs, I mean, they're like one of the like top, was it top 5 or top 10?
Top 10.
Yeah, they're in the top 10 most dangerous breeds. Just because they have like a huge jaw and they'll lock down on you. So yeah, they're sweet. They're registered and everything. And when I have the land, I'm gonna start a breeding program, and I have a Facebook page for them. It's Royal Magnolia Bullies. So I got pictures of Penny and Abby on there. But as soon as Abby, she's had one heat. And as soon as she has her second heat, we're going to go to Freight Train Bulldogs. Their males are huge. I mean, we're talking 130 pounds, 140 pounds, and they're big. Like got these big, massive heads. And there's one, his name is Tonka, like a Tonka truck. And that's who we're going to try to get to stud her. We have some big, big dogs. Yeah, Penny, when she was younger, my husband, she was starting to like get sick, and my husband just kind of like picked her up, tried to put her on a tile floor, and she ripped his hand open. I mean, we had to send him to a plastic surgeon that specialized in hands to put his hand back together. But at one time, somebody tried to break into the back, and I mean, the dog scared him off, definitely. So, oh, there's money on the line. Yeah, got to try. Well, have fun. Do you have your own golf cart, or do you have to rent one, Glenn? My animals haven't been sensing anything. I mean, they get scared during storms. Really, I mean, they don't seem to. They bark a lot when my husband's not here because he's not here. When he's at work or whatever. But they're extra on alert. But no, they don't sense anything. Like lower vibrational entities can't come around, so they're not allowed here, and they can't interact with me. My vibration's just too high. And they know that they're not allowed here. So I think it's like Svetlana was saying last night that, we could just destroy them. And that's the thing, people feed into the fear of these dark entities. And if they could really do something to you, they would. And the truth is they can't. We're more powerful than they are. So. You're going to try to qualify for the PGA Tour? All right, guys. Well, it is getting late. I do have to be to work at 9 a.m. So it means I have to wake up at 6 so I can put makeup on. Oh, joy. Get all dressed up. I love you guys, and thanks for coming in and listening to me ramble. And thank you for coming on Meditation Man. I'm sorry that the Google Hangout messed up, but, it happens sometimes. All right. Well, I love y'all. I hope y'all have a good night, and I will see you later. Bye.